Hey, I had to pull my car over for this one because I actually feel really sick to my stomach over what's going on. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about the details revolving why the new mayor, Sheldon Neely, is wanting to get the plant back up and running in Flint, Michigan. I'm not kidding right now, you guys. I feel so sick to my stomach. Like, I'm just sick. I've got anxiety over this. Because there's a lot of stuff that I know. And there's a lot of things that people don't know. And there's things that I can't talk about. But what I'm telling you guys right now is this. Right now, they're trying to talk about using the Flint water plant, again, getting it back up and running. It's a major, major moneymaker for the city. They really don't believe that there's any reason for, they have this big, huge money pot called the Flint water plant, right? That's sitting in Flint, Michigan, unused right now. They're trying to get this thing, they've been trying to get this thing updated. They've been trying, hi Katrina, they've been trying to get this updated, high technological advancements in this, you know, it can filter out this, it can filter out that, all kinds of stuff. The problem is, though, is that even if they were to get the plant up and running, I know I was reading some stuff that Sheldon Neely was wanting to use the Flint water plant, talking about getting out of this, the GLEWA. There's a 30-year contract. Hey, Chris, what's up? Long time no see. There's a 30-year contract with GLEWA, right? Do you guys remember when all that happened? I feel like that was like 2 years ago. Okay, so they're stuck in a contract, but originally, the original plan was for it to be going through KWA. What I remember is that in order for GLEWA to work, KWA has to work. So I can't, you know, it's been so long since I've been actively looking in. I'd have to pull up some paperwork again and read through this stuff, exactly what these loopholes are, but I know that they work in conjunction with one another. So it's interesting to me how they are talking about getting this plant up and running when, number one, the Flint River, as we all know, is, I just want to put this out here. I think that what I really need to do right now, because I cannot elaborate on anything. I just can't right now. I just can't. But what I need to do is get this off my chest and say this. And this is really important news, you guys. Mark my words. Right now, I'm saying this, is that the Flint water plant should not be up and running if they ever consider ever using the Flint River ever again as a water source. Consider this another act of genocide. Seriously, or even as a secondary water source. So if they try to come in and say, oh, well, we're going to use KWA, this isn't even going to be the Flint water as the primary water source for the Flint residents or greater Genesee area, or whoever else they're going to try and sell water to, because it's a big moneymaker. Okay, so fine. So here now, if you're using water from the KWA pipeline, you still have to have a secondary water source. What would that secondary water source most likely definitely be? The Flint River. Eventually, I'm sure you guys are going to understand exactly what I'm saying. It might not be a while. There's a lot of people, KWA is in the Flint River. I understand that, Ryan. But what about the secondary water source? That there's going to need to be a secondary water source as a backup plan in case something happens with the KWA or whatever the primary is going to be. There has to be a secondary. That secondary would be the Flint, Michigan. You can't have the Flint River as a secondary water source, not with what that water's got in it. There's a lot of people that are so misguided that continue to talk about the Flint River not being the issue, that it was because of the lack of corrosion control that they didn't put in the water. They failed to treat the water the correct way. None of that's true. Everything you guys know is a lie, and that's really all I can say. So please, right now, I'm planting a seed. This is a seed planting video for you guys. The fact that they want to turn the Flint water plant back on is extremely concerning. It makes me wonder if there's just stuff that they simply really truly don't know about, or if this has been the plan all from the beginning. Like, this is phase 2 of the master plan. This master plan has been continuously moving forward, and not to mention, people are still sick anyway, so I don't understand how they can even be considering talking about the water plant getting back up and running when they still haven't even gotten the pipes done. Okay, so everything is so backwards. I'm not calling out Sheldon Neely yet. Because I don't know. I really don't know. I'm talking about the plans, though, to get this Flint water treatment facility back up and running again. And even if they do go through the KWA or another one, Gliwa or whatever, Lake Huron, fine. I have my own skepticisms on that alone. Just even alone, the fact that Jeff Wright is the CEO of that and he's corrupt, that's a big one. Big indicator number one. So, but the secondary, that's the biggest concern, is the secondary water source. So they're gonna, try and pawn that off as, well, we're not going through the Flint River. Well, what is the secondary water source gonna be? Because it certainly cannot ever be the Flint River. So I just had to get this off my chest. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little bit better. It was not because of the corrosion control. Was not. So everybody, that's really all that I have to say. The lead was just a cover-up, Ryan. The lead was nothing but a cover-up. That's all it was. Had nothing to do with the lead. This was just a segue into getting people to be diverted from the real problems, which was the real toxic crap that's in the water. So there's nothing, the lead is a major issue, but the lead wouldn't have been stripped down to be leaching into people's pipes if there wasn't other issues. So sure, they failed to do, certain measures, to take certain measures and to make sure that, all of the components are added into the water. They didn't do that, but there's so much more that goes into it, and I don't care to be the stupid one right now. I really don't. I'm fine to take that. I'm fine. For many, many years, I've been that stupid one that seemingly didn't know what I was talking about. I stand firm on what I say right now. That Flint water treatment facility is nothing but a huge guise, and if they dare turn that back on again, especially under the Flint River, watch out. It's another Flint water crisis all over again. Mark my words. There's something very fishy about this, and I don't like it at all. It's so important that I get on here and say this, because this has to do with the health and the lives of the people. The people that have already been sick, already poisoned, people are still suffering, people have died, and the pipes aren't even replaced. So how can you even dare consider thinking about putting money into this plant when you don't even have the city's pipes replaced? This is crazy. Everybody's just nuts, all right? So I feel a little bit better. It was really important that I said that. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a while. I don't come on here very much because I just been doing the living my life thing right now, and that's, just staying quiet and stuff like that. So I hope everybody's having a really good day. Please do share this video out because it's very important. I actually really want people to hear this message. So if you're watching this right now, there's only 43 people watching, but please do share this video out. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching this video, and please go ahead and just send this out. If you feel like what I'm saying is important, then do that, because this is really it's a potentially life or death situation. I'm not dramatic. I'm realistic, because I know what I'm talking about. God bless you guys. Bye.